How do The Scientist by Coldplay, the song, and the question of how do we pull off the veil entirely to this false reality relate? So prior to looking into this question, we do as we always ask, and we ask if this is a question we can answer. And instantly we got a yes, and it spelled out the words, go back to the start and piece the puzzle together.
And then I suddenly thought of the Coldplay song.
By The Scientist. So if
The
you could...
song The Scientist by Coldplay.
Yeah, the Coldplay song, The Scientist.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not doing very well today. And if you read the lyrics, it talks about going back to the start, about pulling the puzzle pieces apart. So before we get into the board, like literally, we played that song, we had the chills listening to it. And we have had in private sessions where it's spoken about, now it's time to put the puzzle pieces together. So lifting the veil off entirely and stripping yourself away from this false reality very much is about going back to the beginning, to plane one of our realm, which is the land of giants, and working through and piecing the puzzles together. This is the journey we're on. Yeah. We didn't know we were on this journey, but this is the journey we're on. We are piecing these pieces back together.
We can't just simply pull off the veil. It's a whole puzzle. It's a game. It's
a slow process. But every puzzle piece is another tiny bit of that veil being lifted off. And the whole point of round one of Earth and each of these 9 planes is to work through lifting that veil entirely so you can ascend.
And we want you to do the puzzle with us.
Yes. So let's all piece the puzzle back together. Okay, so what else can we know then about pulling the veil off entirely in regards to this false reality? You are the veil.
Had you finished? You are the veil.
You are the veil put upon your own making.
So we created it all.
And we created the illusion of there being an illusion.
Why?
So you can take form.
So you can take form?
Because we're all one. We're not separate. We're all the same. All.
Yeah.
Having different experiences. But if you don't have that veil of illusion there, that destroys the aim of the game of like being separate and having your own perspective. If you didn't have that veil of illusion, you'd be like, oh, we're all one. This is all stupid. Why are we fighting? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that?
Yeah, but...
And so to take form...
Yeah, but I don't know.
You consciously enter into the illusion.
In the other planes, we don't always know about the separation. It's only plane 4.
What, so...
The illusion's in plane 4, so...
Yeah, no, plane 4 is illusion and awakening to the illusion.
The veil.
Oh yeah, so we can create form.
So to create form, and by form do you mean become physical? And so then what's the point of that? Why do we want to become physical?
Man, clay.
These guys literally sat there playing like with...
No, but...
Plasticine.
One of our Facebook subscribers, Kathy, has said about... She's Maori tradition, which is so weird because of that dream I had. But she says in her beliefs of the Maori, man was formed from red clay. It just made me think of that. Okay.
I don't really know what it means though, do you?
Man is clay. So man is made man is created. Man clay to mould. Man is clay to mould your experience from the void, the all.
So it's our soul
Wanting to
playing,
play, experience.
play, create.
I mean, I've always said this world is a playground. Some people just take it far more seriously than others. Do you know what I mean?
So when it comes to lifting the veil, this is the puzzle that we're doing now, because we are on Playing 4, Illusion and Awakening. So it would make sense that on Playing 4, there are many souls like us, not just us, lots of souls, people watching too, that want to start piecing the puzzle together to see through the illusion, because that's the aim of the game.
Exactly.
Is that correct? But as for lifting the veil,
that's a personal. I mean, can we ever actually truly lift the veil? No.
Well, it would end the game.
It would end the
all
game,
souls,
wouldn't it?
And souls want to come in and play.
Well, they do. And that also makes me think, because everyone goes, oh, look at all the people who are fast asleep. Maybe they choose to. Maybe that's what they want to play their game like.
They might have only just arrived on
Maybe
Playing 4.
they're playing Sleeping Lions and they're quite happily sleeping away. And that's their path, and everyone should stop rowing and having a go at the asleep people. Because that's their choice, and we're all here to play our own game.
We are, and I think you do, like somebody else said, I can't remember who it was now, but you create games within games.
Well, exactly, and that's the thing. If you look at a school ground, a playground, you've got many groups of many different children all playing many different games at the same time, and you find your playmates that want to play your game. And you might ask somebody and go, do you want to play my game? And they're like, no, I'm playing this game over here. That's cool. You go play that game over there.
But as for on a personal level, the veil is lifted when you recognise that you are the one that has
created everything.
That you create even the veil.
Yeah, you even create the veil. And does that, I mean, I was having a conversation with another person on Facebook talking about, you know, is this all creation of our own, making our own reality? And I'm like, well, yeah, I'd say to a degree at least, because like what you give attention and energy to, you will literally create. Like, you know, when we had all them fuel shortages last year.
I don't know.
I didn't have an issue once getting fuel because I didn't watch the news. It wasn't part of my reality. I'd heard about it. But everyone was like, how is it you're not queuing for hours to get fuel? And I'm like, because I'm not giving it any attention, because it's not in my reality. So why would I experience that? I see it because when I go to the fuel station, I might be first in and then there's like a half an hour queue forming behind me. But because it's not my reality that's happening, I'm not going to experience that.
Yeah, I agree.
Like a bit like the chemtrail thing we did.
Well, I've never really... Yeah, not...
You see it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's having an effect on you personally.
No, yeah. I just thought they were airplanes. I mean...
But this is the thing.
Didn't know it was the thing.
We're all playing in the same playground together, so you're going to see other people's games being played out. It doesn't mean that game is going to interact in your game or affect your game.
Unless you choose.
But you're still seeing it because it's part of your existence, so to speak. We've gone off track here a bit. But, so you can never fully... You want to talk?
You create games within the planes to help you ascend. Yes, we do. We create games within games, and it's all part of... We're literally creating a game now, doing all this.
Quite literally.
We think we're doing social media, but we're actually doing a big puzzle and we're creating a big game.
And even the games that you see that you don't like, they're still there for a reason, because for some people that's going to be an awakening for you to see something, and for others it's for them to experience it. Is that correct? There we go. So everything is intentional. Everything's here for a reason. We do everything purposefully, even if we don't see it, because ultimately it's for everybody ascension. And when you finally get to that point of awakening and realise that we are the ones who have put the veil on and have created this reality for us to play in, Yeah. But you can never fully take that veil off because then the game will close.
But you know what? I don't think it's as simple as reading it in a book, hearing it on the
No, it's
TV.
not.
You can't just listen to someone else say it and go, "Oh yeah, I'll put the veil on. Oh, I know now."
No, it's not. It has to be a truth, a resonance within you.
Yeah.
And that's why, we say it doesn't matter what anybody says, it has to resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's not your truth at that point in time, and that's okay.
And truth is a feeling, I think.
Truth is a feeling. It's not a fact. It's a feeling within you.
It's a feeling, and that's the key.
When we listened to that song, and I got the shivers, that was my body going, "There's truth in that song."
Truth is a feeling, and it's a feeling that holds the key.
There we go.